For sure, because till now the diplomacy table has conducted its deal and completed, and now the progress is working. So the smooth running of the first ship leaving from the Ukrainian ports until the Lebanon. So it can safely take all the 26 million thousand tons of grain to Lebanon to destination. It will be a very good start, and it will be a good news for the rest of the 16 ships waiting already there. So it is a good step to see that the system is working with the participation of all the members from Ukraine, Russia, Turkey, and United Nations as well. And if the system runs well, I think it will ease all the food shortage, and it will help especially for those countries, as Yusuf already mentioned, who needs more, like the Nordic, Northern African countries, Lebanon and South American countries, who are in the shortage of grain so much. So that is a very good and important step, and just not a diplomatic success. Also, the system is working in the field, and it is a very interesting coincidence that happens in a day that the situation is escalating in Taiwan by the visit of Pelosi. On the one side, some countries are increasing the tension, and on the other side, with the mediation of Turkey, the situation is being tried to be de-escalated. So it is a very important step, I think.
The deal brokered between Ukraine and Russia lasts 120 days. You were talking there about the world food shortage, which is a very acute problem right now. Do you think 120 days will be enough to ease the problem, or do you expect the deal to be extended?
I think it should be extended, because we are talking about at least 85 million tons of grain from Russia and Ukraine together. So it is impossible to carry all this grain in this 4-month period, I think, and the period should be extended. If the system runs very well, we will see that I think all the parties will agree to extend it. But I think here the inspection is important, not for those ships just carrying the grain from Russia or from Ukraine to the destinations, but also for those ships coming back to be uploaded in the ports, because the approaching ships to Ukraine, I think those will be more in the concern of Russian side, Russian party. So they want to be sure that they are not carrying any kind of restricted material or military equipment to Ukraine. So this part is very important for the system to be run smoothly.
Yeah, and that's where the Joint Coordination Centre in Istanbul comes in. Logistically, how difficult is the job that they're doing? Because there has to be trust on all sides, and there has to be this process of making sure that what's coming and going from Ukraine is only the grain and nothing else, and then they have to get it safely to its destination. It's a difficult job.
For sure, and all the parties should agree that the inspection is being run very carefully, transparently, and all the parties want to be sure that they are not carrying out anything except for the grain. So not military equipment, not any kind of other explosives or those kind of stuff. So this will help the situation get better and maybe decrease the tension in between Ukraine and Russia as well. And it will give the pay for new mediations by Turkey between the two countries to ease the problem. And it will maybe help the global peace in this way as well.